Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in here on the Batman Statue Collector channel. I'm so glad that Chris invited me again to do a guest review on his channel, especially that it is on this fantastic piece. So you probably all know what that is. This, of course, is the fantastic Shogun Batman on horse from XM Studios. What a masterpiece. So I jumped on this train here to get this piece very, very late. I don't know why, to be honest. So, well, I know, to be honest, I know why, because I jumped on the Samurai line pretty late overall. So I just got all of the already released pieces since December last year. So this was already on PO, or the PO already finished when I started to even collect this line. So I didn't even have a chance to get this. But then a fellow collector here from the groups sold his PO to me, and I was able to just get this guy in here. And I have to say, I'm so happy that I decided to pull the trigger. He's very expensive, but it's worth every penny. It's an amazing piece. It's a very, very large piece. It's definitely the same amount of polystone as all of my 1/3 scale pieces that I have. Probably it's even larger. So the base is some good 2 inches or even a bit more than that white. I mean, you can see that I have my Lady Susan there. That's a white Lady Susan. This column is, I think, 50 centimeters long, and the base is sticking out a lot there. And I mean, you can see it here in relation to the room that I have here. It's just a massive piece. It's fantastic, really. So I can just recommend, if you have a chance to get it, and if you like the Samurai line, that this will be your masterpiece in the line, for sure. Well, concept-wise, of course, he's riding on this horse. The horse is moving forward here in full movement, as you can see. So, and it's also leaning a bit to the side, so this even enhances here the effect of the movement of the horse. So it looks like he's in full kind of speed, which is of course an amazing concept, really cool. And then the horse and also Batman is fully armored in this traditional samurai Japanese style armor. Super cool stuff. I do not really know whether this horse is some kind of mechanical robot style thing, or if it's a cyborg horse, kind of half organic, half robot, or whether it is just fully armored. I think it's some kind of cyborg stuff. I'll show you that in a second. Definitely it's fully armored, and you almost cannot see any natural organic parts here of it. The only part where you can really potentially see that it's organic is the eye, maybe some part of the mouth here, although this is also pretty armored. But if you look, for example, at the ears, you can see that they have this kind of metallic look. So I'm really not sure what this is, but it doesn't matter, it looks fantastic. So let's start off with the base. The base is awesome. I've heard some critics to it on the forums when this was shown at the conventions, that it's kind of boring or whatever. I think it's a fantastic piece of art. It has this kind of surrealistic style to it. Of course, you can easily see that it has this Joker theme to it. So here a broken giant Joker statue is lying around at the floor. So this is, of course, the left side of Joker's face. Really nice stone structure with all the cracks here. You can see his left eye there, part of the mouth with the teeth here, the red lips and nose. Looking amazing. You've got some rocks and then the sticks here you have to place into the base. Some green from his vest, some purple from his coat potentially, and then here's the right part of the face. So this looks very, very surrealistic, this base. Just amazing. I love it. Really love it. The colors on camera always are a bit more shiny and bright than they are in reality, but still the colors are very, very good. And the base overall, it's just one solid single piece. Really good. Pretty light, so it is not too heavy. So that's also a good touch. Still, it has some very, very good feel to it. Perfect in my view. So let's move on here to the horse. You can see that, as I said, it's fully armored. And the main colors here that you have are blacks and golds and silvers, metal color. Super nice details overall. Very, very well painted. No paint issues at all here with this piece. You have this kind of very structured looking armor here, which looks like some muscle structure here of the horse, but it's of course all kind of metal looking. So that's where I do not know whether this is already the mechanical body structure here of the horse, or whether this is still some kind of armor. So you tell me what you think. I think this is kind of a robot horse or something like that. Whatever it is, it looks fantastic, as you can see. Then this leg here is raised up. So as I said, looks like he's in full movement. Really, really cool touch. And these armors here are separate pieces that you put in there. And we've got the Batman logos here on both sides. And then the neck armor is also amazing. Golds and these red highlights. And you also see in the other figures, Bane and a lot of these red stitchings here. The hair looks amazing. The flow is really good. And then the armor here and the shape of the face here where the robe connects here to the mouth looks really good. And then you've got the mouth here of the horse with this kind of samurai dragon teeth as well. Looking just awesome. Really amazing details. Love these Batman logos there. Really cool. And then here you've got some more metal looking armor. The saddle looks cool with these reds in there. Really nice. It's got some light on for you here for a second, so that you can see the details in there. Looking really good. And all of these pieces are also separate. You have to locate them over there. And then the tail of the horse looks fantastic. Nice shading to it. Very cool stuff. Batman's cape here has a good flow to it. Nice details to the cape as well. As you can see, it has some kind of structure in it. Overall looking really, really good. And it connects here to the body. And then the arms have these shoulder pads. Got this nice details here on the lower arm protectors. The hands look really, really very good. And here on the right hand, he holds this katana here. Which looks awesome. it's just pushed in into the hand here, and it holds in there. The push fit, really cool. And then with this kind of constellation here of the arms, he has this crossbow here in the left arm. Nice shoulder armor again. Details on the arm are just amazing. Love this red wrist here. And then he's holding this amazing crossbow in his hands. Nice shading to it. Nice red and black bow, as you can see. Got a real rope there. Looking perfectly cool in my view. Very nice. So, and then you've got 3 head sculpts. Here's the first one, which is the most samurai shogun looking one. Heavy armor here on the back, which protects his neck. Really like the mid-short ears here of Batman on the cowl. And then you've got this crown-like golden thing here on top of this very, very nice hat with the Batman logo in there, and then these 2 kind of crown-looking things. And then of course this nice Shogun dragon face here with the white eyes, the golden teeth, the red highlights here on the nose, as you can see. Really cool stuff, and he looks straight from a body perspective view here of Batman. So nice display option if you have him displayed like this, for example. You can still see part of his face. Of course, if you have him displayed like that, you will see him straight here. The helmet goes pretty wide down into his face, so you will not see too much of his face if you look at him here from a straight side view, but or from the front you won't see anything from the eyes, but from the side here you will see at least one of his eyes, which looks really, really good. So really cool stuff. Let's give you a 360 with this constellation here. Very nice flow of the cape, I have to say. Really cool. And yeah, so that looks pretty awesome. Let's talk a second about the upper body here. Nice gold black layered armor here on the abdominal area, and then this chest plate here is the more traditional looking samurai one. Very, very nice details here on this chest plate. I love the colors on this Batman here, and you have the 2 katanas, so if he holds one here in his hand, then you can remove the handle here from that katana, and then it looks like he is really using that sword here for the moment. Pretty cool. And then you have the handle there, and you can just push that in there somehow. I think like that probably. Yep, so you can push that in, and then if you exchange the right arm, he has his sword placed back in there. Alright, so I'll be back with another display combination here. Let's just put in the other arms and another hat, and then I'll be back here in a second. So I'm back with my probably most favorite hat of the 3. I haven't decided yet between this one and the one that I just showed you. But this one here is just amazing. I mean, it's still this Shogun samurai-like head sculpt, but you see part of his face. You can see that this is really Batman. I still got the traditional chest emblem in there, but what you can see now is that he's holding this large lance in there, which you can basically move here however you like it. You can see it better now, and this is a really large weapon, as you can see. He's holding it here. You can push it through this hand there, and then he's holding it behind his back here and his cape, and that looks just fantastic. So the weapon itself is very, very detailed. Nice ornaments there in gold on this shaft, and then you've got this knob here that you have to push in there in the back. Just looking awesome. So I really, really like this look a lot. Probably more than the one here with the crossbow, I have to say. Very cool stuff. He's still got his sword here now in the right hand. Got here 360 here of this constellation. I will show you the hat then in a second in more detail. I just love this piece. So cool. So as I said, this hat is still a very, focus in there, still a very traditional head sculpt, but you can see that a little bit more that this is Batman. So you see part of his bare skin here, the mouth, and then part of the cheeks and the mouth area. You've got this mask with the large teeth here, looking really good. And then you've got the golden eyes in this hat. You also got the Batman logo here on his helmet, and then the helmet and the cowl look really, really cool. Nice details to it. Very, very cool stuff there. Perfect head sculpt in my opinion. So this one is looking more to the right than the other one, from the perspective here of Batman. So it looks right over the head of the horse. So if you display him from the front, this looks of course fantastic, as you can see. But also if you pose him here more to the side, it looks very, very good as well. So this horse is really meant to be posed like this, I would say, or a bit more turned to the front. You want display it like this, although the horse looks very, very cool on this side as well, in my view. You cannot see Batman if you pose him like that, so you need to really have this look here. So that's definitely the front side. Okay, so I will change out the right arm now to the last arm option that we have, and then we also change the chest plate and the last head, and then I will give you a final look here on the last constellation, and we close out the video. So welcome back here to the last head sculpt and arm option here of this fantastic piece. So it was getting dark, so I put on the light, so please do not wonder why the lighting here is completely different now. So I have put in the classic Batman chest emblem here with the Bat logo, and then this of course is the most classic Batman head. It's the least samurai-like Batman head sculpt. Still, you can see that the cowl has this kind of samurai style-like design features here with these teeth here on the cheek. It's got white eyes. If you know me, you know that I love white eyes with Batman. It's got the armor here on the chin, which looks really cool as well. I really like this cowl. Still, I will probably never display him with this head sculpt here, because I think that this guy here really deserves to have his more Shogun style looking hats on, but still it looks good. He looks a little bit like he is searching for something, or is kind of surprised, more like being in full battle, so that could have been done a little bit better. Would have loved a more fierce look, not such a questioning look. Anyway, this chest emblem here looks good. I love the other one much more. It also fits much better here, the other one, than this one here, I think. The metallic color here just doesn't look that good. Has some gold in here. The Batman logo looks good. Could have been done a bit better here. I think the ears here of the bat, they are not very symmetrical. But otherwise it looks decent. Looks kind of nice. So get your look here, and I will show you the arm. So the arm is this one here, not holding any weapon in his hands, but you can put the reins here, or the reins, into his arm. And then it looks like he is guiding the horse. Push this up here. So, yeah. So this looks really, really good as well. Alright guys, so I hope you liked my review here. It was a pleasure again to provide it to you here on the channel. Thanks Chris for editing. Please like, comment and subscribe. And please come back here to check out further videos from Chris and other guest reviewers. And yeah, so let us know what you think about this piece down in the comment section below. And then also please visit the Batman Statue Collector group. And there we can discuss, of course, everything statue collecting related. Looking forward to seeing you there. So thanks again for watching, and see you soon guys. Bye bye.